rise up from the foothills of the Allegheny Mountains to the snow-topped peaks of Mount Rainier. Rise from where the Pacific Ocean meets the coast of California to where the Atlantic touches the Carolinas. Rise across the entire Gulf Coast of this country. And no matter how small you think we are, God sees numbers in this group. When you are weary, remember that you will mount up with the wings of an eagle. You will walk and not faint. This race is not given to the swift nor the strong, but to those of you who are willing to endure until the end. As we rise each and every day, endure for the children that are featured here. Endure for the children of the signs that you hold up today. Endure for all of the children who have not been born yet. And endure for the parents who are not walking in their truth yet. Because when you know the truth, you are free. And with freedom comes bravery, the ability to stand against all of the ridicule, the blacklisting, the mockery that we have endured. Freedom gives us the ability to walk in this world knowing that we are guided by the one true God. And because of that, through the shadow of death, we have nothing to fear but fear itself. It is only with our God that we will go forward, and this war will be won. The battle has been lost in 5 states, but it doesn't have to be lost in the other 45. Know who you are. Surround yourselves with those who are like you and continue on this journey. Remember Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who walked with Daniel. And when Nebuchadnezzar, the king, told them, "You will worship and bow down to me," they said, "No, there's only my God, the one God, and we will not do it." He said, "Well, then you will be thrown in a fiery furnace, never to come up again, because even the government will worship me, and everyone who hears my voice will worship me, the king." And those 3 Hebrew boys said, "No, we will never worship you. And as such, we will never bow down to man. We will walk with the one King, the Almighty King. We will stand in the Word of God and go forward, knowing that no matter how tough it is here, our God is with us, just as he was with those boys." The king further declared to turn that furnace up, make it hotter than it had ever been before. And those boys were thrown in. And when they went in, knowing that their fate could be death, they went in trusting and believing in God. And when the king looked in, he saw not only those 3 boys unhurt and unscathed, but he saw another man in there. And he said, "This must be the Son of God." And his attitude was changed. Don't compromise who you are, because there's only one truth, and it can never be compromised. Stand in that truth, knowing what we know, that our bodies are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. We do not need an experimental substance going into our children or into us. Some causes are worth dying for. And you must ask yourself, if this is your cause, is it worth dying for? Because for me it is. Rise today, tomorrow, and every day that God gives you the ability to stand and breathe life, knowing that no matter what it looks like, God will win this. We cannot have a country who will allow one entity to become king of this country, in a country that touts in God we trust and has deemed in his own constitution, we are created by the Creator. We have liberty and justice for all, and then walk away from that liberty and that justice and decide that every human being walking body belongs to that government. We are sovereign people. We are the children of God. And never forget who you are, where you are, and your purpose here, come what may. Be encouraged today, be encouraged tomorrow, and be encouraged next week, because God will never forsaken you. He has given man the right and the dominion to make decisions down here. But he has told us, although we are in this world, we are not a part of it. So your decisions are made from above and not from the building behind me. Go forward in your truth, knowing always again that God is with you. Rise up.
Appreciate every single person who's come today, who has spent money and brought their children to this extremely important event that we will definitely be doing again in 2021. Thank you all. Please, all of our speakers, come join us. I couldn't have done this without you, without our amazing organizations. We will see some of you at the after party, and please clean up.